Bitch. Well, we knew something like that was going to happen. We knew something like that was going to happen. Hello, everybody. Hey, I'm Rusty. It has been a long minute. Ooh, how's everybody doing? What's been going on? I hear that a whole lot of nothing is going on, and I also hear that there's a whole lot going on. So, I don't know. I got it out of the way. Yes, I'm a little rusty. I don't know where my mouse went. I don't know where my keyboard went. So we're just doing this the old-fashioned way, okay? Back to our roots of dysfunction. So yeah, I'm back. I was on vacation. I've been doing things. I am so glad to say this was not hard for me to like step away from. Like no shade to the people, okay? I think it is I've never like stepped away from this. I don't think for more than like a week or something. And I'm an addict, yes, but I am happy to say I'm not addicted to this shit at all. It's nice. Like I shut this shit down and I'd pop in a little like Discord here and there, and then I'd go, say hello in a little chat or something. But I've been gone. I've been gone. I went to Texas for a week and a half. I went to LA. I went to the grocery store, the beach. I went to, meetings, AA meetings. I hung around with people. I touched a lot of grass, okay? A lot of grass. Got some sun. Went shopping a little bit. And I don't shop. Y'all know I hate shopping. I got my hair done, bitch. Got my hair done. So I am like a poppin' blonde, okay? I got my bangs cut. I didn't really cut my hair like lengthwise. I got my layers cut. So yeah, I'm just, I've been good. I've been working, making a little money. This is like my favorite time of year. Easter is my favorite holiday because it's like sundress weather and the days are longer and it's like baby animal season. So you gotta love all the baby animals. All the foals are being born. And it's just very nice. Yes, you ain't lying. But hello, everybody. I still have to go shopping for a special occasion. Well, Easter. I gotta go Easter shopping too. Bitch, there are Easter egg Reese's. I fully support those. What else? I don't know. Hey, Sandy. Hey, everybody. It's good to see everybody. I did miss you guys. I missed the paper. But it was good for me to get away. It's like even hard to like stare at a screen for this. It's kind of crazy, but oh great, it's going to be a broad stream. What do you mean broad? Well, we do have things to touch on. I, just for the sake of the community, And, what all has been going on, I left here, um, in kind of a, it was very, it was not, well, okay, let's be honest. Like, I totally cried and then I took a break, right? I think that was God telling me like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's get you off this, you know. I At the end of the day, I have nothing to prove any more than I already have to anybody. People have made up their minds. People have, you know, moved around accordingly. Um, there are people that I haven't spoken to because I just don't feel like there's really anything to say. Um, and that's okay. I I'm trying to think of how to word this. Because, like, okay, so the community is fractured, right? The community is fractured. And people are moving around, going different directions, and I'm all for it. I love that for everybody. I love it. Um, I've seen the way people have moved around, and it has been disappointing. It's been disappointing not just for me, but for like a lot of people. And like I have never been the type of person that like, you know, is gonna lose my shit if somebody wants to step away or do something different. Like, cool, doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be anything. It doesn't have to be whatever. I don't just like from my program of recovery, like having a resentment is the greatest offender. I I as an alcoholic, I cannot afford to cling on to resentments. I can't, which is why I go directly to people. Sometimes I can not. Sometimes I don't always because it's like not that big a deal. But whenever I feel like there's a pending issue, um, I can't afford having a resentment and I can't afford wondering what the hell's going on. So I am very direct. I will come to you and ask you. It's just how I am. And I think that I've always kind of expected the same because I I don't know. I think I'm pretty reasonable and easy to like talk to, I understand people. Um Me being away made me look at like how many resentments were pending up against me and other people too, but just for the sake of me, I'm just going to speak on me. I know people hate it when I talk about look, I'm only going to this is like the first and last time I'm going to say all this shit, so yeah, just deal with it. It's got to happen, and I think it's going to clear things up for the community as a whole. Okay. um There have been a lot of pending resentments that I had no idea were, like, happening, and, well, I mean, that's your own issue. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm just I think that if people are in your life and, like, your friends and stuff or around you and you're not aware of any issues but they really have issues, like I think it's unfair if they don't bring those to you because then it just turns into like fake shit. And that's like a waste of everybody's time, right? Nobody can elevate from that. then it turns into like underhanded things, and then it turns into like just little jabs and pokes and blah blah blah, and then it'll turn into sometimes like getting screamed at, just it's a lot. um I After Mama T's alive, I read a lot of what you all said. I read a lot of what y'all said. I read like a lot of y'all's sentiment, and I I respect the opinions. Oh, sorry. I respect your opinions, and I have never forced anyone to be around me. I've never forced anybody to like me or anything like that. I've also never forced anybody or made anybody like not go somewhere. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not. You can like whoever the fuck you like. I don't care. Um, I felt like I was I was completely blindsided by what happened on Mama T's. I thought it was going to be an interview. Um, and it was not. There were zero questions asked. She just let the audience take complete control, and she was putting up, yeah, she was putting up like all these questions that I had answered a million times. And I guess like at the end of the day, um, I don't know, I would never do that to her. And a lot of people, that was just, I don't know, I would never do that to somebody. I still don't know if she even understands what that was, what that really looked like. But after that, I could definitely see people going in different directions and stuff, and that's cool. I don't have any like resentments. I just don't have a reason to like keep um any kind of like connection or contact or anything like that. Um hey Max. I wish Mama T the best. I wish her people the best, and we share people. We have a lot of the same people that come in here, and there's like nothing going, like I don't care about that, but I just cannot. I can't. I can't do it. Yeah. Accountability has been had. Accountability has been had. Hey, half pint. Lilu. Accountability has been had. Gatekeeping. Let's talk about gatekeeping. This might be a little long. Okay. Gatekeeping. I don't gatekeep. I'll side eye the fuck out of you if you hang around people that I think are demonic entities. But yeah, you are. You have your own free will to do what you want. I'm not going to let people tell me what to do. I'm not going to let people, I got pressured into people having me disavow William, and that was the wrong thing to do. William is back a mod. William has been here since day one. Your opinion of William is yours. If you want to play the guilt by association thing, fine. I don't care about that. Like, I don't. I'm my own person. William is his own person. And like, if it offends you, I do not want, like, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. William has been good to me. He's been good to us over here. He's funny. he gave us a lot of laughs when it came to Ernie and like the troll of him figuring out who William was. Like, I mean, there's just absolutely no, that was wrong of me to do that. That was wrong of me to do that. I have never been pressured. I got knocked off my square. And were you dealing with bad constipation? No, I don't have that problem at all. I have like the metabolism of like a 12-year-old. Like I'm very good in that department. Um, I've realized that like there's there's so many the hypocrisy going on is insane. I have been held to a standard that like I feel like is impossible for anyone around here to have, applied to themselves. And I think that's complete horse shit. Um, People want to know about Peach. Uh, yes, we have decided to go separate ways. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes it's just for the best. Um, there were like I have never said a bad word about her or Ghost. I but there were growing resentments and I was I was just things have come out in the past few days that are just sad, I guess, but we do learn and move on. And word boys in the house. State the obvious. Hey. I had nothing to do with them being removed from the server. Okay. Yes, that's so true. I just need to get this, like, I want to just get this out for the community so there's no confusion. People are going to want to dig. Listen, I'm not here to like, I'm not going to air Peach out. I'm not going to like, no, I don't do that shit. She was my friend. She was my good friend. Okay. And I thought Ghost was too, and anyone that thinks they're gonna hate bond with me over Peach and Ghost can fuck off prematurely. Yeah, we're not doing that. So yes, they were removed from the server. I have been gone. I have been gone. I haven't said but maybe 5 things in that server. I'm not a very active participant in the discords and I was gone. So I've been kicked out of servers because I don't talk and shit. And I don't know. It's been brought to my attention that I'm the reason for their removal. And I am not. Not everything is my fault. And that wasn't my server. I don't have control over that server. And yeah, that happened. So I tried to talk to her and I'm my own person. I am, you know, I am Katie. I'm Katie. The your cleaning house is not the this is YouTube, yes. Um, yeah, just a lot of just disappointing. There she is, right there. Um, I hope, Ghost has been doing super well. I think he made like a whole Gypsy Rose server. Um, and he's doing his thing. A lot of people that had supported them for a long time, were kind of just like left in the dust a little bit. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna say it, like Morris got her wrench yanked, and Morris has been she has donated and she has been a channel member for so long. And Morris like never comes in the server and stuff. And it was just stuff like that that like just sucked. It sucked to see. It sucked to watch. I got de-wrenched as well. And I don't know. It's like, why? I don't, they're still wrenched. But yeah, so yeah, Morris is never around. So yeah, it's just sad. She, so okay. Peach has one of the reasons that people got upset, or one of the like, I guess one of the last things that happened that, and I hadn't even seen that, and I saw it and I was like, holy shit. But politics, there have been like, there's just been some stuff about politics that, I mean, I personally, y'all know, I voted for Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't talk about it because some of my besties fucking hate Trump, and they're allowed to, and they can talk all the shit they want. Fine. I'm just glad I wasn't somebody that voted for Hillary. Okay. And that's about the like type of shade we throw back and forth. I live in California and I hear it all the time, like how much Trump sucks. Whatever. I don't care about that. However, half of the country voted for Trump. And Peach made a post on her wall that really offended me. And it really hit me because she has, and others have said, we've made our decision, we're not going to go to this place and this place and this place and this place if these are, no, not places. We're not going to channels if they talk about this or this. And I'm like, okay, that's like my channel. But and that's okay, but I just feel like it didn't have to be so like public, where it was just gatekeeping type shit to me. And she could like she knows how to talk to me, but she made a post that, I mean, I love Benny to death, okay? And he tells me to fuck Trump all the time. Whatever, bitch. Um the hell? Okay. She made a post about a week ago and says if you are against pedos but support the Cheeto, your moral compass is spinning faster than a blender on high, and you might need to reevaluate. Um, I'm not a pedo supporter. I and I voted for Trump, and I'm not a pedo supporter. A lot of people voted for Trump and are not pedo supporters. This post bothered me because I don't care who somebody hates or likes, but when you do this guilt by association, when you're calling out people for their beliefs or for what they support, not the person they're supporting, but for what they support, and calling them pedo supporters, that's wild. What do y'all think? I'm just saying, like, how do you walk that back? Like, what? We have tried to, and this is why this hit me. I have been like, the pedo shit has gone too far. I'm currently like I'm in like legal shit because I've been slandered over being a pedo supporter and shit. Ghost has been called a pedo supporter, and that did not bode well. Okay. No one wants to be, that shit sucks. I thought we were moving away from those kinds of names and that kind of drama and that kind of behavior. So, how come this is being, why are you calling us this? Like, what? I don't, that's not right. I don't like that. That Epstein files. Yeah, I think that anybody that has done weirdo shit in there, I haven't read them. I mean, they should be prosecuted and brought to justice. If there is bad shit in there, yes, absolutely. I'm not against that at all. But I don't think Trump is a pedophile. I've never seen proof of that. I've never seen proof of it. Mhm. Right. Right. He's been mentioned a lot, 38,000 times. Right. Right. And I haven't read them. I haven't read them. And I will be learning about them as I hear about them. It's it is what it is. Yeah. Trump was a very famous man his entire life. He's dealt with a whole lot of people, and like there are so many people mentioned in that thing. I know it's not the Trump files, like the Epstein files. It's a lot. It's like a billion pages long. So I don't know, but if there's weirdo shit in there, then they should be brought to justice. I'm not discriminating just because, I'm Republican, I like Trump. Hell no. If you're doing bad, evil shit, you need to pay for it. But until he was in, that's what I think to myself as well. And then I don't want to turn this into an Epstein debate, but like, y'all, Trump is so hated by the Democrats and Peach. Like, and a lot of people, Trump is very hated. Don't you think that if there was even a iota, a scintilla of any kind of talk about, or any point about him being a pedophile, that, he would either be already have been assassinated or in jail, or there would just be an uproar of it all. Like, there would just be mass outrage. Like, there would just be, all hell would break loose. I just don't see that happening right now. So I just, that just kind of, the media hates Trump already so much that we would be hearing, not like, we would just keep hearing it forever and ever. Trump is the biggest troll. He's funny. Trump is funny. Are there things that I disagree on with Trump? Yes. Yes, I do. Many things. Many, many things. But I disagree with everybody about many things. It's not like I'm not a lapdog for people. Like, he's not my God. He's not my, are dated after Epstein died. So yeah, there's a lot. I mean, the people that have been researching this, I'm not educated on this at all, so I'm not a good source. I don't know anything about it, but I mean, from what I've seen and heard, I am, you know, hmm yeah. Becky's a Democrat for years and years, and I respect that. There are Democrats in here. I'm not gonna I just don't think that I should be aligned with pedo supporting, right? That was my point. So that was what initially kicked off what made people mad. And then when BS told her what was going on, she mentioned the comment, and then she doubled down. And I want to make it clear that, like, it's not about who you love or hate at all. It's not about that. But she wrote this. I just want to get this out because it's like, I want this to stop, okay? I want it to just stop because no one has an issue with your politics, okay? So I guess she took the pedos. I don't know if that just went over her head. I don't know, but she wrote in response to this, my political views and morals are too much for you. Fuck off. Okay. Not really like the, whoa, what? I'm not watering myself down to be easier to digest. I stand on what I believe, and I'm not here to debate my values for approval. No one wanted to debate your values. You don't have to agree with me, but you don't get to disrespect me either. So this sentence right here is very important because, like, I don't agree with you, but I'm not calling you a pedo supporter. I'm not telling you your moral compass. I'm not telling you your moral compass is in a blender on high. You know what I mean? Do you guys see what I'm saying? And she knows that, like, we were good friends. I don't like that. I hope, like, this makes sense. She says, "I'm not gonna stop talking about the Epstein files just to make you feel less uncomfortable about what you support. No one said you should stop talking about them." What? This wasn't about the Epstein files. This wasn't about any of that. If the truth makes you uneasy, sit with that. But don't expect me to go quiet to protect your comfort. What? Silence helps the wrong people. I'm not doing that. Simple as that. Okay. Clinton was in the Epstein files. Okay, yeah. So when it comes to them, just please stop. We don't we don't care about who you support. We don't care. It wasn't about that. It's about the pedo shit. That's it. I am going to get into this next part because I saw a cinnamon girl in here. The other day, I was asked about these songs that Peach had been making. Okay. And like a lot of people that are very reasonable, honest, neutral people were like, we don't know how this is not like shade at you. Okay. And people were saying that. Okay. And like, I was like, well, I'm going to ask her. I'm like, we don't need to speculate. I'm just going to go ask her. Right. Because, like, if I want to know something, I'm going to ask. If there's a problem, I'm going to ask. And a lot of people were like, what the hell? So I went and asked her, and she said, no, it's not about me at all. And we talked, and like everything was cool. I have also had people ask about Cinnamon Girls songs. So I said, do you know if Cinnamon Girls are about me? Because a few people wondered that too. And I think she said she didn't know or something. And it was like in total passing. Like it wasn't a big deal at all. I wasn't like upset about it. Um, I wasn't expecting her to even say anything to you, Cinnamon Girl. I wasn't even expecting that to be a thing, but you wrote like a really long post on your wall, and it wasn't that I wasn't being an adult. I was just like, that just surprised. I don't know how she explained that to you, how she came to you and how she explained that to you. I can only, like, your response makes me feel like it was way more dramatic than I even had it be said, like, than I even said it. Right. And yeah, that's totally cool. It's not a big deal. It was just said in passing. It just, it wasn't that big of a deal. I just wanted you to know I wasn't oh my God, freaking out about it at all. It wasn't like that. Zep. Hey, Zep. Right. Yeah. And no worries. We have an understanding, and that's cool. That's all good. All good. Hey, Rosie girl. So I guess that's kind of all I have to say about that. If anyone has any questions, the answer to am I going to air them out? No. Am I going to release information or private conversations? No. Are you invited to the party over here because you don't like them? No, you are not invited to the party. We're not hate bonding and shit. Um, I've all the people that say I told you so, blah blah blah. I told you so back. Fuck off. I don't care. Like I said, people tried to make me and her fall out for like years, and it wasn't even them that did it, right? Like I said, the only two people that could make us fall out would be her or me. This was not done by anybody else. There was no like third party situation. It wasn't like that at all. But communication is key. And I don't know. I feel like when people hold resentments and they just bottle and bottle and bottle up, it like, what's the point? That if you let a resentment bottle up, I feel like you're not friends anymore in the first place. They're not your friends if you're sitting around with a resentment, because why would you want to be friends with somebody? Like, how can you be friends with somebody with a resentment? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Because I can't show up as a good friend if I have a resentment. And I don't want one. So I would just address it real quick. You know what I mean? Um, what do you mean, Jess? Is it just about politics? No. No one is saying anything about the politics. We don't care about that. No. No, there was growing resentment. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and it's always complicated, but like this the communication lacked, and then there were growing resentments. And it came out that there really like there were serious resentments that I didn't know about. But I did not kick them out of the server. That had nothing to do with me. I have no control over people. I don't know why people think I have so much control over people. If I were gonna, like, if I didn't like somewhere I would remove my whole self. I wouldn't be like, kick these people out of the server. What? I would just leave. It's easier. It's what much easier. So yeah. but people are going to feel away. And I get it, but I'm not going to go back and forth. They they have distanced themselves from all, like, I mean, they made the move, like their actions and stuff kind of confirmed before any of this happened, like what it was going to be like and what was going to happen. So I have no resentments, right? um they're going to do what they're going to do, and they're going in a different, totally different direction, and I love that for them. I hope they're successful. um I've I've never competed with anybody on here. I turned my monetization off because why would I, like, no, I'm not. Why would you pay for this bullshit? I should have turned my monetization off in like October, honestly, because it's just been a fucking shit show. I haven't been at my best whatsoever. I have fallen short so many times and it's just been a whole ass mess, you know? So I want to make sure that if I turn my monetization on, um, I will be giving you better content because, again, it's not about the money. I appreciate you all as humans, people that, oh, yes, she is. I'm sure she is foaming at the mouth like the rabid dog she is. Hey, JP. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I hope you're good, JP. But I mean, I'm telling my truth. They were my friends. I cared a lot about them. And like an adult, I have no hard feelings in my heart, but I don't want this to go back and forth and be like throwing shade and stuff because we're going to go our own ways and that's it. There doesn't have to be any fighting. And I'm also saying this because they're going to want to, like, Satan and the haters and stuff are loving this, right? But like we knew that was going to happen. Come on. Loving this, but they want to make content out of it, and I just am not, like, I have no desire to go back and forth with people that I was once friends with and now we're not, you know? I just don't have any desire. So I'm not going to give them the content. They can have this content. They'll drag this content out for probably like 2.5 to 3 or 4 months. But after that, like, you know, it gets pretty dried up, right? It's not. I love you too, Zeb. It's good to see you. You can blame this person right here. And again, like, I know that a lot of you guys love us both, love all of us, and like, I am not even worried about that. I that's not even on my radar. I hope that you love both of us. I hope that I'm just telling you all what happened, in my opinion, in the way I perceive what happened. And I'm just getting out in front of this because psychos over there and the haters are going to go nuts. And there's no fighting. Blame William. William Sweet Tea is a sniper, bitch. She went pew pew. I was like, "What?" 'Cause I had no I I was, like, shopping for suits. I didn't know. I think I've been like, I've entered servers and then I don't know, I'm in, like, 3, okay? And I've been kicked out of all of them because I don't even look in them. What's the point? I can't keep up with it because every time I click into those servers, I am typing to, like, what happened 2.5 weeks ago because I forget to scroll down. I forget to hit the present button where it's like caught up. So I'm responding to shit that happened like 2.5 weeks ago a lot of times. It's ridiculous. And I don't have time to be like catching up through the whole story of people's lives, for the past 2.5 weeks. You know? Hey, Miss January, I just don't. It's too much. What else? Who's half pint? Morris, like, yeah, Morris didn't deserve that. The yanking of the wrench. I don't know. It's sad. No, I can't even keep up with my life story, okay? That's why people are like, the people that want to blame me for having them like removed or whatever, like, what? I'm out of the loop. I'm out of my own life loop. Like, I don't know anything. I'm gone. Like, I'm out of my whole loop of my own being. Okay. What I've learned from this, I have learned that honestly, like, communication is key. It is. And if you care about somebody, you're gonna go to that person and like see what's going on if it's a serious thing. I feel like I did that when it came to like asking about the songs and stuff. But then it's like that wasn't reciprocated for a long time, I guess, when she had a problem or when she felt away. I don't know. I'm very like oblivious when like you kind of have to tap me on the shoulder a little bit to be like, "Hey, like this is how I feel, this is what's going on." Because if I don't hear it from your mouth or if cuz like I just assume we're good. Like I'm not connected to my computer and my phone all day. I'm very much not around when I'm not around. I haven't been around, So when nothing is happening, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't immediately go straight to, "Oh, this is a problem because I haven't heard from this person or that person." That's just how I am. That's my personality. I'm a Taurus. I'm an April Taurus. Like we get down a little, we're just that way. Morris and I have the same birthday. Okay. She gets it. I just, if I don't know about anything, I assume we're good. Even if we don't talk for 2.5 weeks or whatever, it's not like I don't panic like that. And I don't like, I don't know. I don't know. Just I don't I'm not going to be I don't pretend to be people's friends just to fit in or keep the peace. Like if I feel a way about you, like you'll know, but I can yeah. It's good when everyone is on the same pagina. Um, God, I haven't even looked at Ernie's first court hearing video. That's how long I've been gone. Is he back in Madison now? I saw that JLR has been whooping on that lady. That's gross. That's pretty unbelievable. I saw he's getting transferred soon. I saw that Shani and Rev are in a nice little green Coleman. Shani's being mad. Shani's very jelly of the women that tried to come between her and Rev. But they are back together. They are back together in love. Love will win the day. Love will win the day always. They're taking him to Kentucky. So he didn't have to. So, okay, let me get this straight. All the shit he did in Boston, right? He didn't have to serve time for that up there? Or did they get dismissed? Or what happened? He had like 5 felonies, right? Right. Right. They're already gearing up, I promise you. I bet I'm being recorded by, I bet of the 130 people in here, I bet there are 5 or 6 like recording me just to record me. It's very crazy and weird. Yeah, I know, DGen, but I'm not like I've been gone. I've been gone. Benny is gonna go live and even cover it. Who the fuck is Arnie, right? Turn the page. It's good to see you. Hey, Christopher. He only had to serve 45 days up there. So he's finished his time up there, and now he's gonna come down to Madison and be tried or whatever for bail jumping and firearms. And then he's got to go to the Arkadelphia thing, right? So he's got 1 down, 2 to go. Okay. Watch that motherfucker get off with an ankle monitor. I'm telling y'all, this could have been 100% avoided if out of jail the first time they slapped an ankle monitor on him. Okay. This could have been avoided. I don't know. Like Ernie is if flight risk had a face, it would be Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell was born a flight risk. Okay. The definition of a flight risk. Ernie is the reason ankle monitors exist. So I feel like if he had one of those on when he got out the first time, the trajectory of his reintegration, since he was so incredibly institutionalized for being in jail for 6 months, his reintegration period would have been smoother because he literally would have been forced to do what he needed to do instead of being on red couches, laying in coffins. Y'all remember that shit? Like, walk down Ernie memory lane. My God. Remember he's like live in a coffin because he said he was going to get paid like $120. So he's in a coffin live. I mean, he didn't have to. He'll be looking at felony probation. He'll be look they're not happy, so his defense has been fucked too. Interesting. See, he's like, so that was the only time he's gonna spend, you think, Degen? That's the only time he'll have spent in when he was in Bridgewater? He started hating me. I think what made him really dislike me from, like, was when I his behavior started getting bad after his when he got out of jail and his behavior started getting, like, bad again, and I said something, like, to the effect of, like, "I think, it wouldn't have been a bad thing for him to finish out his time in jail, um, because that's where he is the most stable, in my opinion." Yeah, but Ernie cannot get off the internet. Ernie is the internet. Ernie Ernie Ernie's poor Ernie. He left God in jail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe he'll I don't know. If he comes back on the internet, you better trust and believe. I wanna know what happened. I need it. Maybe he'll let me interview him. Probably not, because he, like, totally hates me, but I would love to hear about, like, what happened with the fake, synthetic booty. Okay, Laurel Lynn. It was gonna come out either way, right? So, and is it like, did I say anything bad? Did I say anything mean or out of control or anything? No. Nope. People are stupid. I wanna know what happened in the jail cell. I wanna know why he put Dookie on the camera. I wanna know why he put a pillow in his shirt and whatever because he thought the tasers it wouldn't work. I want to know how. This is what I really want to know. I want to know how 5 officers couldn't get his ass on the ground. That's what I want to know. Because I mean, 5 officers, and I get it. It was a little bit of an ice skating rink, like going around there. There was dookie and pee all over the floor, so it was a little slippery. But like 5 against little Ernie, okay? 5. Imagine slipping in the dookie. I want to know what it was like at Bridgewater because Rebel needs to know. This will be educational for Rebel. Ernie's had firsthand experience being strapped to a bed at Bridgewater. I also want to know if this was like drugs or like a serious episode of like, or both. Hey, Jackie. I don't know. The last videos of him when he was at that house, I'd never seen something like that before. And it was very crazy. Like, I think what did it for me was like being like his eyeballs, like the way he was filming, it's like we were his eyes. Like I was him watching from his point of view of what was going on. And that was so interesting and like scary. you know? I've never, like, seen that, experienced that before. That was interesting. I wonder if the monk is still in the jail. A small opening into his mind was scary, yeah. Mhm. I wanna know all about Cole. I wanna know all about who Cole is. Cole is his alter ego, I guess. Cole is Cole is the man on Grinder. I guess the other guy didn't the other guy that they, like, tried to interview and that failed, like, what happened to him? Didn't he have charges or something on him, or wasn't he going to get in trouble or something? Isn't that what was that guy's name? I don't remember. Chris? Was that the guy's name? No, Chris Hansen. No, you're not. You're not. I think it was a misunderstanding. I think it was a misunderstanding earlier. You're good. You're good. My day pass is almost up, right? So y'all, Satan, of course, is like, she's in rehab because her behavior or whatever. Like, I wonder if she ever gets sick of being so evil and nasty and mean, you know? Her one of her, like, besties is in recovery. Like, when he isn't around all the time, does she post up, "Oh, he's in rehab, blah, blah, blah." Pretty, like, retarded, if you ask me. Like, the intel is always spot on. There's also, like, rumors that I made up a whole new channel. I had a secret channel. No. Nope. No, they're too obsessed for me to ever make up a secret channel. Imagine, I'd be, like, found out in 1 second. It's like the paparazzi. I can't get away from them. I heard that there's some lady that, like, I don't even know, I don't even remember, but she, like, I'm not even gonna give her any, but I guess I allegedly called the police on her, and she has proof of that or something. What? What? I don't even know who you are. I don't know who you are to call the cops on you, and why would I call the cops on anybody, especially you, and I don't even know who you are. Stop it. It's weird. Get attention in another way. It ain't working. You're weird. I don't know you. I don't know. Like, somebody messaged me this lady with, like, huge eyelashes, and she's like, sounds like she smokes 20 packs a day and stuff, and, like, she wants my attention, but I don't have the time or effort, and I, like, did not. I mean, come on. She's, like, old too, older, but she's got a lot to say to me and a lot to tell me, I guess. She thinks um she has a lot of advice for me. That doesn't narrow it down. I know, bitch. Right? There's so many. She's got a lot of unsolicited advice that I'm not gonna take because I don't know you, and I never called the cops on you, lady. So you're barking up the wrong tree over here, okay? Oof. bargain up the wrong tree. And we're laughing at you. Moving right along. I don't think anything else has gone on. I don't know what my content is going to look like or be. I haven't even really thought that far. That's why I took the money, turned the money off, because I'm not about the money. Yeah, fucking weirdos. Like, what? Just some random lady. It's like, I called the police on her and she has proof. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like that, remember that one chick that was like, "You're Daria." Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember? And then remember Daria? She came on my pants. This one lady, this one random lady. I didn't know who the hell she was, but she knew everything about me. She thought I was this lady named Daria. Like, what? It's like that kind of shit. Weirdos. Weirdos. What else? I don't know what my content is going to be. It might be, right? I was thinking about that. That was so fun and funny. That was really funny and fun and funny. Shit like that is fun. That's the like type of content I love. And then like the interviews and stuff and just covering shit but not being evil and crazy. I'll tell you what this channel is not going to do. This channel is not going to stay in the sewage of where we have been staying. Okay. We're moving to a gated community. Okay. We're moving to a gated community. I came here for levity. I came here for like slick little shade, little drama. This is not where we are now, is not drama. This is like disgusting shit that's basically criminal. Okay. I don't want that. I want to do the drama shit. I don't know how we got here, but this where we were before, we're not doing it. I'm not doing it. Dramageddon, Jesus. Cassie, you have the best. I will forever remember you being like, just out of the blue in my chat, Cassie goes, Tarek's name backwards is Karen. And it's true. Yeah. Should I cover him? I think a lot of people are. It might be interesting because what the fuck is that guy gonna do? I mean, he got busted because he said he had to go to court, but he lied and said he had to go see his animal or something, and then they found out he had court for whooping on his ex-wife. And then I don't know the whole story, but what is his response? Has he said anything? That is horrible. I saw the pictures of the lady. That's horrible, dude. Go get a hobby. The threats and intimidation, the real life shit, it's a no. It's a no. Um, I am it's a freak. Seen him with KKK. I always thought he was gay, but he's not. Hey, Avy. No, tuna time. Why would I block you? I um thought he was ridiculous in the Summerwell shit. Well, I thought all of them were. Like you have like Molly Golightly, whose mouth is the size of Connecticut, like just loud and just everywhere at once and yelling and just making a whole it just what are we accomplishing? That's what would be going on in my mind. And she'd always like cry at the very inappropriate times. She always like cry over weird shit. Like, oh, like what was Hunter's mom's name? Allie? She'd be like, oh, Allie had on a wrinkled shirt. Oh, like shit like that. It was just weird, okay? And then she'd be like cammed up in the hotel and she got like 1,000 views or 1,000 people came in our chat at once. Of course they would, but she's like, oh, oh, Princess would love this so much. Pray for Princess. Thank you for 1,000 people for Princess. And then you got like that one lady who's a total biatch, just a very bad attitude, foul-minded lady who like talks like this, and she calls her mom all the time. She's got real fake blonde hair. She's like she looks very short. Oh, that Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. She's obnoxious. I don't know what we accomplished with that. JLR was just kind of like a weirdo. Like he just like creeped around, you know. He'd be driving around. I thought he was gay. Like, sorry, I just got that gay vibe. He just I don't like the way he wears his ball caps. That's always bothered me. Um I just they're just little things. But that if it weren't if it weren't around missing child's case or just anything having to do with the law, I would absolutely watch a reality TV show with them together again. I could see that being some serious, awesome content. Because it was just like a totally, you just knew going into it, like, and they had Justin, who was like quiet and sweet, and then Olivia, who was, I mean, and this was, they were young too. Like Olivia was like, she looked like a kid back in the day. Just a whole different mix of personalities and people. He walked 5 miles with a tweaker. They used to date. Shut up. Who's married? I thought Bullhorn Betty was a carpet muncher. But didn't she suck? She sucked on Dolly Vision's wiener. White boys told that story behind the Red Robin, right? Mm-hmm. Betty sucked Dolly's weenie behind the Red Robin. Weird, if you ask me. Tarek was in here a minute ago. Tarek was in here a minute ago. Oh, you know what else I saw somewhere? PCT. PCT was talking about doing the dirty with Dolly and didn't like didn't he deny that a long time? Okay, what does the girlfriend of Dolly think about things right now? What it Because I remember I covered this. Remember when she went on Queen Bees and PCT went on Queen Bees and then the girlfriend came on Queen Bees and they like fought. Dolly denies that they met. Um, PCT went to go see Dolly instead of her mother, and Rose was upset about that. Remember? Hey, no money. You heard Dolly, the turtles. There's Tarek right there. She's making bank with him. One second. Um, to the person that just messaged me, no, 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 I'm not. I did not. Um, Back to the drawing board. Okay. I did nothing of the sort. I don't know anything about that in regard to you. I don't believe that even happened. So I don't know what to tell you, but no, nope, no. That's not that. And I don't know, whoever, haters might be giving you information, but definitely check it yourself. Why would I do that? Why? Why would I do that? It's just hypocritical that certain people want to attack me for things, yet they're very, very most beloved friends and, family friends, deal with similar shit, but they get a pass. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. That was what I'm saying. That's all. Hey, Rhymax rhyming. But back to our program. There's all okay. So PCT, did he finally admit that he has slept with PCT? And does Rose know this now? Is Rose mad? Team Rose. Hey, Eddie. I'm gonna have to just like sit down and like watch, figure this shit out. I feel better about Nikki. He's home now. He has his own, well, he has this huge box of ashes. That shit is not, that is probably like 60 pounds. Okay. But he's home. He's in this like really pretty wooden like box with his name on the front. And he's next to Ace, my other horse that I saw through the end that I got when I was 11. So they're chilling together on the floor in the living room because I don't really know where to put them because they're like big bugs, but they're together, okay? But it was like I think the hardest time was when he was gone. Like when he wasn't, oh, Becky, I'm so sorry. Hey, Pang. I'm sorry, Becky. Ugh. This shit does not ever get easier, but I feel better. I think what the hardest part was when he was gone and I didn't know where he was. That was like the hardest part between when like I let him pass, like when I saw him for the last time, and then like when he finally, I got his ashes, that time was so agonizing. I didn't sleep for days. Like that was horrible. But I went to Texas for like a week and a half and I cried a lot. I got to see new babies. I got to ride. And it was just like, it was nice. It was really nice. Mhm. Yeah. The goodbye part is horrible, but like God puts you together with these animals for a reason, you know? They are gifts. That's why like animal abusers and shit, I feel like should be treated like pedos and murderers. I can't do animal abuse. I can't. I rode reiners and I went up to a trainer that I rode with, like every time we'd come out to the Youth World Show in Fort Worth, um, we would always go a couple weeks early because it was in September. So we would go like end of August, mid August, and we'd haul out and keep our horses there so they could get acclimated to the weather. And because it's like different, it's humid out there, it's different. So we would ride with them. And then we'd haul like right down to Fort Worth and go to the show. It was like a way easier transition. I went up there and rode a couple. They're like trying to sell me all these horse. I'm like, I'm not buying a horse. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying a horse right now. Horses are expensive, y'all. They're like, well, come see the yearlings. Come see the yearlings in the pasture. You'll love that. I'm like, no, I don't want a yearling. I don't want like what? I do not want to just pull a horse out of the pasture that's not broke at all. Like what? If I'm gonna buy something, I would buy like I'm so picky. It's like a whole yeah. I vet check them by two different vets that don't know. I'm crazy. If I'm gonna purchase a horse, like you gotta be special. Very expensive. It's like, yeah. But I can always ride for free, which is awesome. Like I don't have to I just go ride. Like they just yeah. There are good people in the horse industry. There's also crazy people in the horse industry. Crazy. I don't think I told anyone this. I saw an ex-boyfriend of mine. That was interesting. I didn't really know what to do. I almost married him, but I ran away. And yeah, it was, uh, it was interesting. I don't know why I felt so guilty, but he was nice. He wanted to talk longer, and I said, "I gotta go. I'm down. I gotta go. Gotta get the fuck out of here. This is awkward." Exes are weird when they just pop up. Uh, and it was totally random. I did not think, yeah, that was random. And everyone knew what had happened around us, so it was even more awkward because everyone was like waiting for the drama or like waiting for that, like anticipating what we were gonna say to each other, and like, oh my, and I don't know, it was just weird. You fell on the good, useful exes. The one's a painter and the other one's a plumber. I like don't all my exes. I don't talk to them. Yeah, I don't talk to any of them. I've run into them a few times, and especially now, like, when people we both knew passed away, or, like, if one of our animals that we knew that they knew passed away or something, then I'd, like, hear from them, but I don't really, like, I'm not gonna call them back. I don't know. There's not much I don't really know. Your ex go back with him when the lady he left me. What? So this lady, what? Sandy? Yeah. Mhm. And, like, I don't know, some people are, like, totally cool with their exes, but for me, I would be really not happy if my boyfriend was, like, cool, chatty, like, friends with their exes. That's just weird to me. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe that's I wouldn't, yeah. I don't, mhm. I just find it, like, disrespectful in a way, I guess. Unless you have, like, kids with them and stuff, and you, like, are obligated to talk and get along, that's one thing, but, like, when you're just, like, friends with your exes, like, what? For what? Like, I'm your I'm your girlfriend, I'm your wife, like, talk to me, not your ex, you know? But it's 2026. Anyway, what else? Things have been progressing on the legal front. I'm just gonna put it out there so people don't ask a million times. Um, I don't know why people thought that I asked for a continuance. That is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. Um, I am not concerned in any way, shape, or form. And I, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I just want it didn't have to go to where it is, but I am definitely not I'm like the least of the issues, for real. I'm the least of the issues. about any of that shit. There's some, I mean, yeah, crazy shit coming down the pipe that I don't even, the little I've heard is like, I'm the least of the issues. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I'm tired. My stamina is like so bad when it comes to this shit. I'm going to have to like, yeah, I got to get used to this. Not sure when I'll be on next, but I wanted to just check in and let y'all know what's going on with everything and um, let the haters have, 4 to 5 months to cover this live. And Benny's going to go live and cover it next. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming through. Bye.